Wrong, Tiffany. Wrong again. Look how pretty you look. I just woke up again. Okay. It's not 5 a.m. Again, it's like 6:36. My alarms went off at 5. I didn't sleep until 11. I was in bed at just before 10. However, I didn't get off the screen until 11. I was looking at my vision board, doing some visualization. Then I didn't get off the phone until 11. I didn't read last night because I didn't want to read The Psychology of Money before going to sleep because it's like more heavy. Maybe I should have just read because the alarm went off at 5 and it was not happening. And I was having some dreams. Okay, this 5 a.m. challenge is really a challenge. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna get up. Okay, we're going to start. I just drank my lemon water and we're going to start with the document that I plan out my checklist of what needs to get done, and I will write my gratitude list. Out of 23 minutes. I think they must be playing really hardcore music. There's a gym nearby, so it almost sounds like there's like the morning rave music happening. The meditation practice. So good. There is power in silence and stillness. I can humbly say that I have a lot of power and energy when it comes to physical activity. And I also realize that you can channel that same energy. That same energy is here when I'm meditating, but it's still and silent. But it's the same powerful energy when I'm surfing, especially big waves. It's just that it's a different dynamic type of energy, if that makes sense. That's what is just coming up for me now. Okay, I'm gonna do my yoga practice. this book at the beginning of the year, and I was reading it a lot at the beginning of the year, and then I haven't read it in probably like 4 months, so I'm just coming back into it. Some sections are like quite heavy and some sections are easier to read, but I just read the chapter what we've learned about the psychology of our own money. This chapter is about a summary of a few short and actionable lessons that can help you make better financial decisions. I liked one of the parts was go out of your way to find humility when things are going right and forgiveness, compassion when they go wrong, because it's never as good or as bad as it looks. The world is big and complex. Luck and risk are both real and hard to identify. Do so when judging both yourself and others. I also like the other part. Less ego, more wealth. Saving money is the gap between your ego and your income. And wealth is what you don't see. So wealth is created by suppressing what you could buy today in order to have more stuff or more options in the future. No matter how much you earn, you will never build your wealth unless you can put a lid on how much fun you can have with your money right now today. I thought that one was so good. There's a lot of parts of this book that I really, really liked, and over time I have been highlighting it. A book I'll probably have to pick up and read again all in one go because, like I said, I haven't been reading in 4 months. However, I'm now going to shower and have breakfast, and it's great. I feel, now that I got my body up and going, I feel so good again. Having this quiet time in the morning is sacred. My meditation practice, doing some yoga. Actually, I was holding my handstands for a very long time today. I felt very balanced and strong upside down today. And then I just, really enjoyed reading. So it's a wonderful morning. Something that I noticed about not having any sugar, like yesterday, of course I had my breakfast, but I didn't have any extra cookies or chocolates. I think my face, when I have like a lot of sugar, it also goes puffy, and my complexion, I feel like, is not as smooth. I'm also focusing on consuming more water. Just in general, I actually drink a lot of water. However, I know for myself that when I drink more water, my complexion is so much more radiant and smooth and hydrated. And also, by not having so much extra sugar, I also feel a lot more mentally clear. So that's my observation so far. It just has started raining, so I'm going to just make my breakfast now and get a coffee afterwards. I was going to run today, not run, but drive and go look at some furniture stores for some things for the villa that I am developing. Of course, I'm gonna get onto my screens and work a few hours this morning. I also was going to pick up a surfboard that I have at Studio Repair, because from Wednesday, looking at the forecast at Ulu, it looks like we actually finally have some decent size waves coming, like bigger than 5 foot, like 6, 7, maybe 8, maybe 9 foot, maybe more, who knows, but it looks like on the forecast. So I have I have a gun at Studio Repair that I need to pick up that I needed to get repaired. So this is becoming routine, but yes, I'm going to make my oats again. That is the same breakfast. It is my most favorite breakfast to eat. I love going out sometimes on the weekends or whenever I'm having pancakes or avocado toast and things, but truly for even on the days, obviously, when I don't surf, I still always love to have a really good big breakfast. And oats can keep me full for a really long time. And also I love to eat oats before breakfast because even if I get like full, eating it digests and then I feel like I have energy and power for when I'm surfing. I have not had coffee yet, however, I just want to get into at least like 30 minutes or 45 minutes of editing before I go and get a coffee and pick up my surfboard. Okay, I am just leaving. I have edited and posted something to social media. Actually, my first tow session ever, which was June 4th with Andre. He is a Russian big wave surfer who lives here in Bali and Sumbawa. And we had my very first tow session on June 4th. It was scheduled, the forecast was 10 to 15 foot, and then it was peaking at 15 to 18 foot at 3 p.m. I went earlier, still at 10 to 15 foot. It was really difficult for me. I've never towed before, and I've never had wakeboard experience, no experience like that, obviously, except for surfing. So it was really actually extremely difficult for me to pull myself up out of the water to standing on the board. It was so difficult. I broke all of these nails, like so much so that my thumbnail is falling off right now. Anywho, I posted that and I was editing, and now I'm gonna go pick up my gun. I am wondering what this weather is because oh my god, it's kind of raining. Or is that just the tree and the drops? Because I was gonna go check out some furniture stores. Hello. Hello. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I just actually looked at this is my 710. It's a gun. It's by South African brand Bowie. And actually, I asked them to remove the wax, and they can see underneath, which I already knew that it got creased, and there's kind of like there's a bad like crease, so they're gonna fix the glassing on top. And because obviously this is a gun and I take it out into 8, 9, 10 foot plus waves, because it's already got the crease, I want it to be really strong. Fortunately, I actually do have like an 8.0 and then I have my 8.6 because I know that there's some swell coming, but I'll get this one fixed. Okay, now I'm just having my first cappuccino of the day. So good. They make their own almond milk here. My friend Katie actually owns the store. She's sitting over there. Great cappuccino. So I'm just inside this surf store because I had the helmet before that I was wearing at G-Land, but I actually gave it away to this little kid. So I actually was looking for like the soft helmet to buy, but I am gonna get the hard one again. It's like a small size and they sell like extra like padding to put on the inside so that it fits properly, because as you remember, if you've been following, I took off on that wave and then I was blind because the helmet came over my eyes. So we're gonna get another helmet. It's actually a cool store. They have a lot of boards by Arakawa, which is a shaper from Hawaii, and then maybe some other brands that I'm not so familiar with. Really nice shapes. Actually, Jerry Lopez boards in here, which are gorgeous. I actually want to go look at Board Lab today as I run my errands. So here, it's another gaff. helmet. It's size small. I ordered size small last time, but they have like the extra padding in here. Yeah, so I'm still going to be chasing some barrels and put myself into some critical conditions. And it's always a good idea to wear a helmet. I don't think I really need a helmet for bummy, but if I go to some other places to surf, I definitely want to wear this. Julian. Thruster. Bummy. Bummy. Is it your turn, Wax? Wax, why are you going to be more violent? Wax. Wax. Okay, last minute outfit change. I'm getting a Gojek. Few errands. I just decided not to drive. I just changed my top because it's going to be really hot. But in case I'm still driving around and it's later afternoon and the weather changes, then I have my long sleeved. That is the Gojek calling. I'm going to Board Lab and then to Bloom and then to the photo store because I'm going to check out the light. Okay, Gojek is here. Today's errands day because I know that actually waves are coming, so I'll probably stay in the bucket and try not to do so much running around. Hello! Yes, Tiffany, yes, okay. Okay. And that's wonderful. Okay, we are here in Board Lab because I am coming to look at the blackboards. I've never had good energy on blackboards. I just came to look at the Dylan boards. I may have to get one made, I think, for like 6'6", 19. Oh, they're all very wide. 6'4", 19. Okay, these are all they're all like 19 wide. Why are they so wide? Okay, scratch that idea. I'm gonna have to get one made because they're all like 19 and a half. That's like wider than my 710 gun. Okay, I'm gonna have to contact and email Dylan again. I mean, I can get it shaped here. Ooh, this one's 7'4". No, too big. I'm looking for like a 6'8" or 6'6". That's just a little bit heavier. I actually, if you remember, I snapped my 6'3", so I didn't want to get a Dylan though. I was looking to get probably like DHD or a Lost 6'3". Like that's step up shortboard for me. Like a mini gun that's like bigger than 6'3", but not quite in the 7.0 sizes. I was looking for maybe 6'8" or 6'6" for those days when I could do mini bommy or large main peak. If you're a surfer and you're listening to me, you would understand everything that I'm talking about here. Gosh, now I'm looking at some other Dylans and they're all still like 19 wide. What's with all these wide? Well, look at this, length 6'6", 20 wide. Like, oh my god, my 8'6" is 20 wide. Okay, how cool it is in here though. arrived here at this showroom. It's called Bloom, and it is for outdoor furniture, as you can see. And I'm just looking at this chair here.
And it's customizable.
All
You can
customizable, yeah.
You can choose the
Oh
color.
my god, it's so...
Okay, I will just prepare for that one.
Okay, perfect. Oh, this is so good. Oh wow, I love it. I see myself sitting in this, reading a book. Oh wow, this is amazing. They do customize, I think, also the pattern here and the color, and also the colors for the cushions. Wonderful. Okay, so they have another chair over here. That one is the large size, and then this one is the small size. Oh, very cute. Oh, this is also cute. Is this just for one person or can be for two?
It's one person.
This one. And this one for two or one?
Depends actually on the body size.
How heavy? Of course.
Maybe with children, maybe.
Oh, sure. Okay. This is also nice. Ooh, it looks nice in the black as well. Okay, let's have a look.
After this, maybe my friend will help you, yeah?
Okay. Okay, we are in Denpasar, somewhere. Yes, very happy that I got the Gojek here because I get very lost in Denpasar. However, I have been going to this camera store for many years. It's called Sinar Photo. And so I've come here actually to look at a light for my podcast studio, for my YouTube studio, for my home office. Hello. How are you? You're live on camera.
Yes.
Okay.
You want to check the lighting?
Okay, very helpful. I'm going to look at a light and then the lantern that I will use for the YouTube studio and my podcast studio. And obviously for my home office. Thanks, Nanga.
Hey, welcome. You can check upstairs.
Oh, it's upstairs. Okay, let me go upstairs. Oh, okay. We're going upstairs. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, in here. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Oh, so professional.
Yeah.
Here we are. Oh, wow. Okay, here is the lantern. It's like Godox. Oh, look how nice I look. Wow, look how good I look. Yeah, it's like really nice lighting.
Yeah. Your skin more.
Oh, yes. More like I'm 35?
Dimension,
25?
And how old now?
44.
44.
Me 44. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Can you turn us light on? So you can change the colors as
Color no,
just
Not
warm and cool?
no, only cool.
Only
you
cool.
can set the brightness only.
Ah, only the brightness only.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Not the color.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's really nice, yeah? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
More soft.
Okay, very happy. I ended up getting the lantern, the light stand, and then a continuous battery, which will plug into my camera when I'm recording, so that the battery of the camera doesn't run out. And now I am just trying to order a Gojek bike or Grab bike. I'm just hoping that I can still carry all the things on the bike because I don't want to go in a car because the car will take me a really long time to get back. Okay, that turned into a really long expedition. I just got back. Lots of traffic. It took like almost an hour and a half to get back on the bike. I am so excited. I'm just about to order some dinner. I am also starving. I actually had like a huge breakfast and now, well, it was kind of brunch. I'm quite sure what time, but I'm gonna order some food and then I'm gonna set up my light and I want to share with you about about reading and share with you some of the books that I have. As you can see from the last couple of days, I've shared with you about the psychology of money that I've been reading, but I have some other videos that other books that I am going to be reading. And then I also have some books on my Kindle. Anywho, I'm gonna order my food now on the Gojek. I'm so hungry. Okay, change of plan. Because I was using the Gojek app before and I was canceling the vehicles which they had selected for me, which weren't the comfort vehicle. I've been shut out of my app and I've already sent a message hours and hours ago to the help desk, but my app is not working, which ultimately means that I cannot order my food. So I'm just now, as you can see, feeding the little munchkins. Jiland, go eat. Go on. Oh my. Then I will go and drive and go pick up the food. Okay, very hungry. I think I need to drink some water though. Okay. Oh, I think we're on a bit of low battery as well. Okay, oh my gosh, it is now 7:32. This is absolutely crazy. I'm going to eat dinner. I have so much to do. It's 7:30. I ended up driving to get my takeaway food. I also just got home before and showered. I was absolutely filthy. When I was waiting for my food, I went to oh my gosh, wet bread. I went to the pharmacy next door and bought some micellar water, and then I used a cotton pad to wipe it off. My neck was black. That is disgusting. I'm going to eat my dinner. I just got a big salad with all the things inside. I'm going to eat this and then I will see you back in my office. Okay. I got everything inside the salad. There is lettuce and baby potato, quinoa, red cabbage, chickpeas, cucumber, all the things. I don't want to get any more the falafel from there because yesterday it wasn't cooked properly and it was kind of as if they were frozen and then they didn't de-thaw properly, and then because then they weren't de-thawed properly or cooked for long enough. It was doughy. It was very strange. But I do love falafel. Bread. Okay, I'm going to eat this. Okay, this is almost going to be an unboxing. This is the light that I got. Power cable. Oh my gosh. It is the Godox SL Series Video Light SL 60 watt white version. Okay, here's the light. Oh my god, here's the light. Then I just put my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on top of the tripod. I've never done that before. This may be better to see as I unpack. I carried this on the motorbike before. Not my motorbike, obviously, but I got the Gojek. I would not have been able to drive this. Oh my gosh, this is really heavy. This is the light stand. Okay, it's really heavy. Okay, it's really hot in here. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, really big light stand here. Okay, this is really intense. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, like this. Okay, let's figure this out here. Okay, so okay, once I get okay, wait, let's get this is the Godox umbrella or lantern that goes on the outside of the light. It gives more of a softer color, and because it's 360, it can then, oh, this is really cool how you do this, wait. So you basically push down. Oh my gosh, I've got to do it. Wait. Basically, got to push down, and there's a bar on the inside that hooks underneath this like metal part. Done. Okay, very good. Look at this. Look at this. How cool is this? Just fix these ones here to go just in the middle. But this is what will give off more of a softer light on your face or whatever you're going to shoot. Maybe you're even like shooting product or something. Okay. So somehow now I need to figure out. Now I need to figure out how this. Oh my god. How this goes. How this goes. Oh my. Okay, wait. I feel like that's weird up there. Wouldn't that be better like there? Yeah, okay, so this, I can't even see that. This here. Oh, no, it's wrong, Tiffany. Wrong again! Okay, again, let's try this again. Okay, not sure, maybe there were instructions. Seem to have missed the instructions. Oh, here we go. Okay, look at this. Okay, wait. Here. My concern now is actually how much space this is going to take up at the bottom for when I move into the villa that I am developing in November, because it is a much smaller space than my home office here, which is the second bedroom. My home office, which is going to obviously be my YouTube studio and podcast studio, it's substantially a lot smaller. So already the bottom of this, the bottom here, this, like, it takes up so much space. Anyway, that was just a thought that I had. Next, what we need to do is get the lantern. Oh my. Get the lantern. Okay. 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 Wait. That's complicated. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a message. It's not going on. Okay. I figured it out. This part had to come off first, and now, ta-da! Et voila! What do you think? Now, we need to test it. Okay, are you ready to see how much light this puts off? It is incredible. Just wait, are you ready? I'm gonna leave this on like this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see this. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That's not even the brightest setting. How good does this look? Oh, I am so happy with this setup. I just turned the setting down because I wish that you were actually here to see how bright my room is. Crazy. This is crazy. This is so good. I am so impressed. Look at this. How cool is this? Very, very cool. Now I'm going to sit down and share with you about reading. Okay, here we go. We're getting into workflow. It's 8:30. I need to film the rest of this, share with you about the books that I would like to read and that I
am currently reading and also things that are on my gimbal. However, because this is day 2 of the 5-day challenge, the 5 a.m. 5-day challenge, I hope that I can wake up tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. I think this has been like the most challenging. And then tomorrow afternoon, I actually plan and I will share about decluttering. Now, obviously, because today is already, what day is it today? Today is already Tuesday. I don't think that I will be able to entirely declutter my entire house by Friday. However, it will give me a good jump start to actually open up some of the cupboards and see what's going on. And also share with you, of course, about decluttering your home and why that's important. Now I'm going to share with you about why it's important to read. And it's actually so interesting. When I meet people or have conversations with my friends and I ask them, oh, do you read? Do you know that the majority of people's answers are no? That people are not reading. Share with me in the comments, are you reading? Okay, so currently I am reading, as you've seen the last couple of days, The Psychology of Money. This is by Morgan Housel. And like I mentioned this morning, I'm almost finished the book. I'll have to go back in and read it in one go, because I started actually at the beginning of the year and then I haven't been reading for a few months. So I will need to go over that. I recently just picked up this book. It's called A Temple of Her Own, and it's written by Corey Han, and she is a surfer here in Bali actually, and she has beautiful spiritual practices, and this is the second book that she has written. And so I actually haven't read the first book, but I was so intrigued that I actually bought this book. So that's one of the books that I would like to read this year. This one's like a nice, it's a surfing book, Barbarian Days, A Surfing Life, William Finnegan. Again, I started this book. I actually have 2 copies of this. I have started this. I'm only 18 pages in. I'm sure if you're a surfer, you know this book. However, I need to read that one. I was given this one a couple years ago by a friend of mine, Paulo Coelho. This one's The Fifth Mountain. You're probably familiar with this writer. He wrote The Alchemist. If you've never read The Alchemist, you should definitely read The Alchemist. And then the last book that is quite a heavy read. I'm only halfway through this, but it's a book I've always wanted to finish. It is Becoming Supernatural: How Common People Are Doing the Uncommon by Dr. Joe Dispenza. You will likely be, maybe not, but if you've never done any of Joe Dispenza's guided meditations, they are very transformational. I also, like I said, I've started this one probably a couple of years ago, and this one is definitely a heavy read. This is a very heavy read. So I have a bunch of there's one more. I actually still have this in the plastic. This is a popular book. I'm sure maybe you've heard of this one. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen R. Covey. This is, recommended by so many successful entrepreneurs. Another one that I've always wanted to read. And also, I have a Kindle. And so on my Kindle, I recently have a lot of actually right now books on manifestation. I think it's nice also to mix up between fiction and non-fiction. I think it's probably better to read maybe fiction at the end of the day, where it's just story time. Can you hear that in the background? Where it's just story time, whereas in the morning, I've really, in the last 2 mornings or other mornings when I used to wake up and read, I really enjoy reading nonfiction, something that gets my brain stimulated for the day. The books right now that I have downloaded on my Kindle are God Works Through Faith, Robert A. Russell. And I know the word is God. Look, maybe you don't identify with God, maybe it's Allah for you or Buddha. But basically there are a few books here that kind of refer to God, but they're basically books about manifestation, and that's just the word that they use. There's God Works Through Faith, Robert A. Russell, Power of Awareness, Neville Goddard, You Too Can Be Prosperous, and that one is written by also Robert A. Russell. I've got Psycho-Cybernetics, Maxwell Maltz. Also got Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Actually, I've read that one a long time ago. I could reread that one. And then I may have other ones. Just a moment. These are all books that were recommended by Kathleen Cameron, the manifestation course which I'm enrolled in. The Science of Getting Rich with Wallace, written by Wallace D. Wattles. Putting the Prosperity Idea to Work. This is in my wish list on Amazon under manifestation books. Putting the Prosperity Idea to Work by Robert Russell. The Game of Life and How to Play It, Florence Scovel Shinn. And Your Invisible Power, Genevieve Berrond. So these are just some of the books that I have that I'm desiring to read for the rest of the year. I've also got in my book list here in Amazon, The Mountain Is You, Transforming Self-Sabotage into Self-Mastery by Brianna West. Unfuck Yourself, Get Out of Your Head and Into Your Life, the Unfuck Yourself series, if you've read that one, Gory John Bishop. Tiny Habits, The Small Changes That Change Everything, BJ Fogg. Unfair Advantage, Aaron Burke. I have also here Essentialism, Greg McKeown. There's another one. The Millionaire Fastlane, Crack the Code to Wealth and Live Rich for a Lifetime, MJD Marco. Got Storyworthy, Engage, Teach, Persuade, and Change Your Life Through the Power of Storytelling. Oh, The Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene. My friend Olya read that one last year. She said that's very good. Robert Greene actually has really good books. The Pathless Path, Imagining a New Story for Work and Life, Paul Millard. So I've got a lot of books that I would like to read coming up. Please share with me in the comments what you are reading or what you have read or what you would like to read. So as you know that this is day 2 of my challenge, and I want to share with you about the importance and some of the benefits of why reading is still today so popular and should definitely be not overlooked. I mean, reading for me when I was a child at school, we always had to, and a teenager, we always had to read. And I never liked reading all the books at school until I finished school and I started to travel and I started to read a lot more. And then for many, many years I didn't read. And then I really started to read and listen to audiobooks because it became a huge part of my own personal development. And I really started on a strong path of self-development when I did start my online business that I was previously involved with, the previous business model, and that was 2020. I really do think that reading, it's really a fundamental path of your personal growth, of your business growth, and just for really learning. I mean, you can never stop learning, right? And in this day and age, because we are so obsessed with our screens, I think that it can definitely be overlooked that people are not actually either picking up a book or, reading on a Kindle, or maybe like reading the articles on different or ebooks. It's really overlooked that people are not reading anymore. And I get it that like video is definitely on trend and a lot of people are only really watching reels and they can be sometimes only 5 to 7 seconds. But I think there is really truly something very foundational and very sacred when it comes to reading. And of course, like on a more serious level, reading is also, it can be a habit that can be developed, and it's also like a muscle. So you really need to just like exercise that muscle so that you can keep it fresh and strong. Reading actually stimulates our brain, and it actually aids in improving your cognitive function, and it can also reduce the risk of mental decline as we age. And what's very, very sad is, as we know, there are a lot of mental health problems, and we know that also there are certain diseases and certain ailments that people get as they get older. And I think that it's very important to keep obviously not only your physical body stimulated but also the brain. That's something that's very close to me because actually my father has Alzheimer's. Actually, and he did read a lot, but I think there are other things that contributed to that. However, very, very, very important to really maintain and take care of your cognitive function as we age. Reading a book, and maybe it's like a story, it also really, reading any book or something that you're passionate about or interested about, it really helps to lower your stress. And a lot of us are feeling a lot of stress sometimes throughout moments in our life. I want to share with you 3 different benefits, and of course there are many, many benefits of why that it is beneficial for you to read 20 minutes a day or maybe a minimum of 10 pages a day. Mental stimulation, stress reduction, as well as to gain knowledge. So with mental stimulation, the brain, because it is a muscle, it requires exercise to keep it strong and healthy. And so when we read, it stimulates the brain and it actually also improves cognitive function. And this helps to also reduce the risk of mental decline as we age. So it's very, very important. Just like our body, a lot of us like to keep fit. It's just as important or more important to keep your brain properly stimulated so that it can function properly, cognitive function to be at its peak by just reading. I mean, it's the most simplest thing to do. Also, reading, one of the benefits, reducing your stress. I think it's amazing that if you have like a good story to read at the end of the day or in the middle of the day when you just need to have some time out, it's so powerful just to sit down and read a book. Very, very calming and can actually help reduce your stress. And of course, a lot of us are very busy in our lives and we're running around and there's a lot of stress. So I think that reading can definitely help to reduce your stress. And of course, when you read, you can learn new things, right? I think any book that you have, that you read, you can gain new insights, new knowledge, new information, and that can be said for whether it's a fiction book or a non-fiction book. I think that it's incredible to be able to expand your mind and to gain new insights about the world or topics just through the simple act of reading. One other benefit that you can gain from reading is by also expanding your vocabulary. Isn't it amazing that if we can learn new words, right, to improve your vocabulary and your language skills? I think that is wonderful. As somebody that speaks on camera, there's always a beautiful way to communicate and to teach or to share information. And I think it's really, really helpful if you can expand your vocabulary, because this helps you when it comes to speaking or writing, and that's communication. Communication is the number one skill that we should focus on. When it comes to having like an actual physical book in your hand, I just want to share why I think that's important. When you're actually holding a book and turning the pages, it really helps to improve your attention span. Because let's say that you're listening to an audiobook, it allows that maybe you have that playing in the background, but you're like multitasking at the same time. When it comes to reading, it really demands your full attention, that one single point of focus, because maybe, I don't know, sometimes some people may be walking on a treadmill or something or riding the bike. It gives your full attention. I think that's really important in this day and age, that we have practices that allow us to really be in the present moment. I think also when you hold the physical book in your hands, you get just a stronger and a deeper engagement. It's really a tactile experience when you get to like feel the pages. And of course, wonderful if you have like a highlighter, sometimes to, highlight and make note of things that stand out for you. It's also important to read physical books because it gets you time off your screens. And yes, a lot of us, of course, if you work professionally using your screens, but then even when you're not professionally on your screens for work, there are so many of us that are addicted to our screens, to the social media. Definitely by just holding a book, it gives us also time away from digital products, from screens. Oh, well, I guess I have special lights for when you're reading at nighttime. I think it's really nice for your eyes to just rest on what's printed, especially if you also have glasses, you can read better. Okay, and just one more thing as well. Of course, I think it's really key to be able to hold a physical book. I think it's very special. But I also do love reading on my Kindle. It also, yes, it is a screen, but it's a different type of screen. And of a nighttime, there's the night light that I put on. The Kindle is amazing because obviously you can store, depending on the memory, there's, you can store like many books, save and download many books on the Kindle. Very portable, obviously. I also would like to, for mine, get like a cover because the screen is open here, but I've had it now since the beginning of the year and it's been fine. And you can also take this one. I mean, I wouldn't try to, get it too wet. There's actually some that actually are a little bit more splash proof, but I wouldn't want to take it to the beach and get sand through it. Although there are many people that do take it to the beach, but I'm a bit... And if you're following along and if you're doing the challenge yourself, one of the key areas that I'm focusing on for not only just these 5 days, but moving forward obviously, is to read again every single day. And for me, I would like to read a minimum of... Oh, Bikini. I think she also wants to read. Bikini! Miss Bikini Munchkin, come. I think she has something to say. Miss Bikini. Maybe she wants to read. Are you missing out? Oh, what's up? Did you want to say hello to everybody? Oh, Miss Bikini, what are you reading right now? I know you just had dinner. Are you going to relax now? Or did you want to read a book? What do you think of Mummy's new light? Look how pretty you look. Oh, are you just so pretty? Look at this wonderful lantern. Oh, look how pretty you look. Oh, look at you. She's looking at the light. What do you think this is? Is it wonder? Would you like it? Mummy loves you so much. Do you love me? That's adorable. Okay, getting back. Oh, I have fluff in my mouth. My goal and intention was to read a minimum of 10 pages a day. This morning I read for 20 minutes. I'm also going to read before bed tonight. For me, it's a practice that I desire to obviously continue to learn and up level with my personal growth, my spiritual practice, learn more about manifestation. But also it's a practice for me. What's really important to help me to wind down at the end of the night so that I can optimize my sleep and regulate my sleep. And I think obviously starting any new habit, you've just got to start and you've got to stay consistent. So I also wanted to share with you some tips for making reading a daily habit. It's wonderful if you can set a time for yourself. Be committed to setting yourself a time every day to read, and whether that's in the morning or before bed or maybe after you have lunch. It can only be like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, just 10 pages a day. If you can, in your bag or with you, carry either a Kindle or a book so that throughout your day, if you need to wait, maybe instead of just scrolling through social media or on the internet, you can pick up your book and read. And I think also what could be a really fun idea is to be part of a book club. Maybe that's something you would like me to start. We could have a book club and discuss different, pick a book every month, and we can, discuss that in the book club. I think that also helps you to stay accountable and provides motivation, and then also to know what other people are reading. I always like to ask other people, do you read? What are you reading? Okay, so just to wrap up, I think that reading is really, really sacred and foundational to do, and it can have definitely a profound impact on your life. It's the most simple thing that you can do is to just pick up a book and read 10 pages a day. As I discussed before, there's so many benefits and there's so many books to read. However, I think that this can really aid with helping with your mental stimulation, reducing the stress in your life, and of course, growing, to your personal growth and personal development. Please, I definitely encourage you to share with me what you're reading and leave with me in the comments what you're reading, what you'd like to read, any insights that you have gained from something that you've read. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this section all about reading. I'm gonna get busy now, just starting to get busy. I'm going to actually start to wind down. I'm also going to, I already had a shower before, I'm going to brush my teeth, do my 20-minute meditation, my second TM meditation of the day, and then I am going to get my, maybe not the Psychology of Money, maybe I'll pick up the surfing book and read that before the end of the bed, before I go to sleep at the end of my day. Yes, I thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you are finding some value and some vibe and having fun watching these videos. I would definitely appreciate if you supported my channel and hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Again, please leave me any message in the comments and I will see you next video. Good night.